Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world tonight. This is Grant Cameron, and I have a special guest with me today from Hong Kong. His name is Stan Ho. He has written a book that we're going to talk a little bit about, Another Reality, the Transformational Journey of a Hong Kong UFO ET Experiencer. Stan studied exopolitics under my good friend Paula Harris, and he now runs the Exopolitics Society in Hong Kong. They do CE5s, and one of the main reasons I wanted to talk to Stan this morning, and it's actually evening in Hong Kong, is that he has a number of orb photographs, and I have recently gotten sort of into people who have a lot of orb photographs. So we're going to talk to Stan. And I have my assistant, Sinead Willenhand, with me from Toronto, and she's going to help me ask some questions. So good morning, Sinead, and good morning, Stan.
Good morning, Grant. Good morning, Stan. Glad to have you here.
Beautiful. So let's start with your story. We usually ask people, how did you get into the UFO phenomena? You're working in Hong Kong. You're a busy man. You're doing stuff, and then suddenly you get dragged into the UFO phenomena. How did that all take place?
Well, actually, I involved in UFO phenomenon since I was a kid.
Okay.
Actually, I was quite interested this kind of a topic, paranormal thing.
Yeah.
UFO, Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster, dinosaur, that kind of stuff. It's just like a normal kid.
Yeah.
So I reading a lot of this kind of book, of course, there's Chinese translations.
Yes.
At that time, yeah. And until 2003, I have my first UFO sighting in Hong Kong. It was a quite surreal situation. I was inside a taxi and during a traffic jam.
Yeah.
And the car is not moving, so I looked out the window and I saw the sky. There is a bright cylinder and stands still in the sky. That day, the sky is very blue, a blue sky. So it's quite pop up, the thing. I can share you the pictures. And
yeah, okay. Go to your share screen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me share you the pictures first.
Yeah, but nobody else saw this, right? It was just you that saw this, correct?
Yeah, no. I put it in my book. This one.
Yeah, okay.
Have you seen it?
You're looking on the left-hand side, or where's the?
You saw the picture?
I can see the pictures on the left-hand side with the light post there.
Yeah, the blue sky with a very small cylinder.
Okay, yeah, I see above there.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's exactly the location.
Okay.
Actually, this is the artist's impression. It's not the German pictures. I just go back there and take the picture, and we touch the ship on the picture, right?
Okay.
So this is the exact spot. I look out and I saw this thing. It doesn't moving. At first I thought it was a airplane, but there's no wings.
Yeah.
And I thought, is it a satellite? But it's too low.
Yeah.
So when I wonder what is it, and the taxi is moving, so there's some building block my sight, so I can't see it. And few minutes later, when I go up to the highway, and this ship has come down again, much closer.
Okay.
This one.
Oh, okay.
Just next to the Kodak building.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so it's very huge. It's around 200 feet, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
200 feet. No reflection, pure white, no window, no sound, nothing. It's just like a cylinder hovering there silently.
And what do you think when you see it? What's your impression? What do you think is going on?
It's not a pleasant feeling. It's quite odd, actually. I never saw this thing before.
Yeah.
So I just stare at it, and it takes about 10 to 15 seconds, I guess. and then another building blocked my sight.
Yeah.
And then I look back, it disappeared. So this is my first sighting. Actually, it's first and second at the same time. The ship is just like come down and make me see more clearly, you know. But I haven't heard any report in that periods of time that the driver along the highway report that they're seeing this UFO. So it seems just like I'm the only one to see this thing.
Okay. So then what happens next after you see the UFO? Then you start investigating, or what happens then?
And after 1 week, I guess, and 5 to 6 days, I have a lucid dream, which is very odd. I feel very tired.
Okay.
I have to go to bed at around 8:30 p.m. It's very
Okay.
early for me. Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
And I lie down. Then my consciousness just being transported to another places. It's very clear. I'm inside a ship. There is an oval room, all right, but I don't know. I can't see any lighting equipment. You know, it's just like the wall is illuminate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a picture that I draw for my books. I can share it here.
Okay. Yeah.
This one. It's
Wow.
just like that. There is a very huge window
Okay.
at the side,
Yeah.
and there's no frame, and outside is the planet Earth. And
Yeah.
I was naked, sitting in the chair,
Okay.
and there's an oval table in the middle, very long one, and there's two figures at the end of the room. They are very tall, more than 7 feet tall,
Okay.
and curly silver hair, very thin, with white robe. They look identical, but there's two figures
Wow.
at the end. All right. So when I trying to ask question to them, and I woke up. So actually, I didn't see their face. They just turned their back on me. I can't hear you, Grant.
What happens after that? After you have that experience, so you have the lucid dream. Does it start to pick up in terms of the number of sightings?
Yes. After that, there's a lot of sighting until now. Actually, you know, they just like to show me things. It seems, and the sighting is getting more intense, and I see this cigar-shaped ship many times actually in my life. And I go to my friends. One of my friends is my meditation teacher, and she know how to channeling. So I asked her why I saw this white cigar shape so many times, and I don't know why, because I don't have a clue. So she helped me to channel and ask the question to them. End up, she said, they are my ex-colleagues because my past life is an ET.
Okay. Okay.
That's what she said. Okay. So they are my ex-colleague. They come down and take a look at me, see whether I'm good or not. That's what she said. Yeah, I know it's funny, but
yeah.
That's what she said. Okay.
Okay.
So from 2003, all the UFO sighting is getting intense, and after I guess 3 to 4 years, the
Wow.
Orbs pictures happen in my photograph.
Okay.
Which is I don't know why, because before I didn't have any Orbs picture before, you know.
Yeah.
It's quite annoying if you are a professional photographer, you know.
Are you a professional photographer?
No, but yeah, I'm working on advertising, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay. So you have started having these orb type sightings. Can you go through some of those photos that you were seeing? Because you had a lot of them on your Facebook site, and you are on
Yes.
Facebook, right? Understand Ho?
Yes.
And you have a
Okay.
lot of these orb. Are these happening around you all the time in your house and wherever you
Not
go?
in my house. It's outside. I have a roof here.
Okay.
Sometimes I go to roof and gardening, and I took some picture. They're here.
Okay.
They're always here. Okay, I can show you some of my ops picture here. Can you see it?
Oh wow. Yeah.
I put it in a group so you can
Yeah.
easily to watch. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Some of the shape is quite interesting, just like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. And these
Yeah.
are fairly close up, and are there other
Yeah,
people
very
around?
close up.
Are there other people able to take the photographs when you're around? Like or is it
Yes,
just
my
you?
friend will go with me.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got a lot.
Yeah, you have a okay. Explain maybe this one. What happened there? Is this is this up on the roof, or is this just outside?
No, this is in the country park. We go to country park. Actually, I studying reptiles and amphibian. Sometimes we'll go out to a night trip to take some photos of them.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So at the same time, I took ops pictures.
Wow. What do you say to people who say, "Oh, this is dust or water"? You did some analysis on this, correct?
Yes. Actually, it's quite similar to dust, humidity, water droplet, that kind of stuff. It's quite similar, but I can see that they have something like an energy field, around the orbs.
Yeah.
If the orbs is real, you can see.
Yeah.
There is a thin
Wow.
line around the orbs,
Wow.
just like an energy field.
And
Some of the orbs inside there's some pattern,
yes.
or even faces.
Okay, so you have seen the faces. Have you seen anybody you recognize?
No, they are just like a gray alien.
Okay. So do you believe you're dealing with the grays? Because you talked about tall 7-foot beings.
Yes.
But are you dealing with the grays? Do you think you were a gray the last lifetime?
I don't think I'm dealing with them, but they seems like connecting with me.
Okay.
And try to observing what I'm doing here.
Okay.
That's my feeling.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So here's another one I took in country park. So you see there is a spot, white spot. It's not a star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. When you magnify it, there's a face inside.
Wow.
You see?
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, there is another one. This one is taking at the old building, outside the old building.
Wow.
There's two orbs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I magnify it, one is like that.
Oh yeah, it's actually moving.
Yeah,
it looks like it's moving, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
The other one with the great alien face inside.
Wow. Wow. Keep going. Show some more.
Yeah. I have many of this. Let me show you more.
And you're in the advertising field, so you're familiar with photographic techniques and stuff like that.
I just use a digital camera.
Okay.
Cheap one.
Do you use
not
flash?
An expensive one.
Are you using flash on it or just ordinary?
Yes. Have to use flash.
Okay.
Okay. Let me show you this. This one is taken in Hong Kong also.
Okay.
There's a face inside.
Okay.
With two big eyes.
Yeah.
And this one is more interesting because there's two alien beings inside the orbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just draw a line so you can easily to see.
So do you believe that maybe they're moving around in these orbs? Is that what you think?
Yes.
Okay. Do they have any messages for you?
Not really, because I didn't heard anything in my mind, you know. But they just give me a confirmation that they can listen what I say.
Okay.
I think, because most of the time I can calling them out through a meditation state, you know. I go meditate, and I try to speak in my mind
Okay.
to them,
Okay.
and they seems to respond.
Can you do this anytime? So if you were to go out, say tomorrow, if you were to meditate and go out, you would probably get photographs?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Indonesia. Do you've gone to other places by the looks of it? Are these the ones you took in Indonesia?
Yeah, some are talking Indonesian, some are in Hong Kong. I have, you know, I have too many. I don't know how to show. I don't know how to show you.
Well,
For example, this one. This
Yeah,
one
okay.
is this one in an exact consecutive picture. You know,
Wow.
the left one
Yeah.
is from the first picture.
Yeah.
The right one is from the second picture.
Wow.
And it seems the same object. You know, the face is moving inside. You know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's
So
the
how
same
many
picture.
photos do you think you would have? Would you have over 1,000?
Yeah, more than 1,000. You can
Okay.
say.
Wow.
I'll show you here. It's more easy to see. Yeah, I try to categorize them.
Okay. What do the colors mean? Do you have any impression of what the colors mean?
I don't have a clue,
No.
but I think the most, I think the brightness is equal to the conscious level.
Okay.
To me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Are other people able to get photographs filming if they come with their cameras and get photographs as well while you're photographing?
At first, no.
At first, no.
Because actually, I do some experiment myself. I go with a few friends.
Okay. Okay.
We are using the same kind of camera.
Okay.
And at the same spot, using flash and taking pictures.
Okay.
Only my camera
Picks up.
have ops pictures. They don't have.
Okay. So that would that mean that the camera person is important rather than the camera? The person taking the photograph?
I think so. I think it's about the conscious level.
Okay.
Because you know, I always explain to people here and as a metaphor. You know, if everyone is a computer, if you like to open a file, you have to download the software first.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't have the software, you cannot open the file.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. So once I introduce this concept to my friends, once they are aware that this phenomenon is real, after a few months or a year, they started to taking ops pictures.
Wow.
I don't know why. It's just like a disease, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
it's being contagious.
Yeah. and you have the society. Do you have meetings where people go out? You do the CE5. Can you explain that? And do you get the orb photographs in the CE5 events?
At the CE5, not just the orbs. We can have UFO pictures also. I can share with you here. Hold on. So last time we go to do the CE5, we take this picture. We have a cigar.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
We have this. This is not a star. This is like the silver sphere, you know.
Wow.
But it's very bright.
That's Hong Kong in the background there. You're up on the mountain.
There's Hong Kong. Yeah. There's Aberdeen.
Okay.
In Hong Kong Island.
Yeah.
And even this. They are
Okay.
just like transparent, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Stan, do you have a community of people that you gather with in Hong Kong who are also into orbs and UFOs and all this? Do you have a community that you belong to?
Oh, actually, no. There's a personal interest in here. You know, it's not that popular like US.
Yeah.
For this kind of phenomenon.
But you do have a small
So,
group. Neil Gould is part of your group, right?
Yes, Neil Gould is the founder of the Hong Kong Exopolitics. He's my friend.
Yeah.
So just few.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Neil. Yeah, I met him in the States.
Yeah.
And Neil has a lot of experiences as well, right? Neil Gould.
Yes, since as a child.
Yeah. And does he still live on the boat in Hong Kong Harbor?
Yeah, he still live in the boat.
Okay.
Yeah. And there is another pictures I like to show you, which is very interesting. I took
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Bradshaw Ranch.
People like photographs. So yeah, the Bradshaw Ranch. Kim Carlsberg, were you with her when you were taking photographs? Yeah, Kim Carlsberg takes a lot of photographs as well. She's able to. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, because last time we took 20 people to Sedona, to Area 51, to Bradshaw Ranch, as a tour to introduce them to see the UFO and do the C5 there.
Yeah, you had a lot of Hong Kong people there, correct? How many people were there? It was 20 people or something, right?
20 people, yeah.
Yeah, you.
So now request me to call the Orbs out.
Okay.
for
you're the guy
to have a photograph. So I tried that, but that time is quite interesting. That after I call, I cannot take any Orbs picture. There's no Orbs, but they can. I don't.
Okay.
So after the trip, I go back to Hong Kong.
Okay.
There was a night during my shower, I hear a voice in my mind.
Okay. Okay.
To tell me that we look at these pictures because there is something I'm missing.
Okay.
So I go out and have a look and tune brighter the pictures. I saw this. There is a gray standing in front of me.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's not in an off form, you know.
Yeah.
They're just like a merging dimension. They're just standing there looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and merging and disappear.
Yeah, I've seen other people describe that as well. Yeah, where they're not really there, but they are there.
Yeah. So they're quite interesting.
So when you were at the Bradshaw Ranch, Bradshaw Ranch, there was other people that were able to take photographs, and you were not able to take photographs.
They can take photographs of orbs.
Yeah, but you weren't able to.
But no one can take the photographs of the gray. You know.
Okay. Yeah, because the Bradshaw Ranch is pretty popular. People taking orb photographs around the Bradshaw Ranch.
Yes.
How did you like Sedona? Did you like Sedona? Was it an interesting trip?
Very much.
Yeah.
I have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And there is a more interesting thing happened there.
Yeah.
There is a silver sphere. This one.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
We're just following our bus along to the Phoenix.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're at the UFO Congress there? You went to the big conference there?
Yeah, we just go to meet Paula Harris, Lin Keatai, Tom Dongo.
Yeah.
They gave us a conference, a speech.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So this was following, you were taking these photographs of this, or this thing following you?
Yeah, following our bus.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Were the people excited about seeing stuff in the United States?
The interesting thing is they cannot see it. Even some of them can see it, cannot take the pictures.
Wow.
Only I can take the picture. I don't know why. Wow. But this silver sphere is always here. Last year I was in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
And there is another. Follow me. I took this in my hotel. You see?
We're oh there. Okay, yeah.
In the middle.
Right in the middle beside the building there, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Silently. You know they just most of the time they subconsciously to connect with me and make me look at that direction, you know.
Okay, so that you get that thing where you get a sense that you should go out and photograph or you should look in a certain
Yes.
spot and it's there. Yeah, a lot of Orb people describe the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time they're doing that. I don't know why, but they just like to give me some confirmation evidence to share to the world.
Yes.
I guess.
So they want you to share your photographs because you did do the book. Talk about a little bit about the book. You put a lot of the photographs in the book. Did you get a good response from the book?
Yes, because there is too many pictures there.
yeah.
I put almost 200 pictures there.
Yeah, you have a lot of orb. That's what I noticed, that a lot of people who do orbs have maybe 1,000 or more photographs.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that they want you to get the message out.
Yeah.
That's kind of a question too. I'm wondering, like in Hong Kong, if you speak openly about these experiences to other people, what is the most common response or reaction? Like, would people say, "Oh, I've seen one too," or would they say, "Oh, you're crazy"? Like, which one would most likely?
No one said it's crazy, but they kind of accepted this phenomenon right now because there is UFO program, online program on the internet regularly. So people like to listen to this kind of program in Hong Kong. So they kind of accepted this phenomenon.
So
yeah,
before, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Before in Chinese society, people is like to listen to ghost story, you know. Yeah, but UFO stories becoming something like a new age kind of ghost story. You know? So they kind of accepted. Yeah.
If you want to gather with other people, like if you want to go to a conference or something like that, or some event where you could show these photographs, you could share these with people and share your experiences. Are you able to find that in Hong Kong, or do you have to travel far to be able to find a community like that?
Well, actually, we have a UFO conference here in Hong Kong. Not regularly, but sometimes. For example, we've been invited Travis Watton, Jim Spark to Hong Kong as a UFO conference before.
Yeah.
Right, but it's not regular. It's not like a US activity. We just a few years. Yeah, few years we have a UFO conference because it's not really popular in here. To buy a ticket to get to the conference, you know.
Yeah.
People not willing to spend money on this.
People work a lot in Hong Kong. Talk a little bit about that. You guys work night and day, don't you?
Yeah, yes, you can say that. You can say that.
Like you work long days. You work almost 12-hour days, right?
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah. So
yes,
I guess people are busy with their life trying to pay their bills and stuff like that, where they're wrapped up.
That's the life in Hong Kong.
But even in Hong Kong, where you have very, very dense population, you still see still see objects around. You would think that sometimes they would want to be where there's no people, but in Hong Kong, you're saying that there still are people having sightings in Hong Kong.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of them is misunderstanding. You know, it's just they misunderstanding some aerial phenomena as UFO. Actually, it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there an online community where people can share what they see around Hong Kong, any paranormal events? Is there an online community where people share photographs and videos, experiences?
Yeah, we were sharing it on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just sharing it on Facebook.
So how did you get the word out about your book? Like how were you telling people about your book if there's not a lot of community there for you? How did you share that you had written this book?
You believe it or not, I write the book because they want me to write a book.
How did they tell you that?
I just have you know, I just have a feeling that I
Okay.
need to write a book because they give me so much evidence. That's the reason why.
Okay.
All right. So they keep telling me in my mind, few years, 3 to 4 years. So I write a book.
Yeah.
So that's it. So it's not for money. It's just for spreading the messages and the evidence to me.
In your book, you talk about being a colleague of the UFO occupants. Do you believe you're part of them, or that you're working with them to do something?
Yeah. So for this one, it's quite that's no coincidence that I know a friend. She's a psychic.
Okay.
She claimed that she can see how many spirit guide at your back. All right.
Okay.
So after my lucid dream encounter,
Yeah.
3 years after, I meet her and I asked her to see how many spiritual guide at my back, and she described there are two at my back, and all the details, which is what I encounter in the ship. You know, 7 feet tall, curly white hair, very thin, long one with the white robe. There's two people standing at my back.
Wow.
You know, so I think they are my spiritual guide. But
Okay.
you know, there are many different types of spiritual guide. They can be angels, they can be elemental, they can be your ancestor, they can be many different things. But
Have,
ET is one of the kind.
have you gotten a picture of an elemental? Have you ever photographed an elemental?
No,
No.
no, no. But I did photograph my spiritual guide. They in the form of orbs.
Okay, let's see
I
that.
can share it with you.
So what's the connection between the spiritual world and the UFO world, according to you? Do you think there's a connection?
I think they're both connect with your consciousness.
Okay, so you have to talk
Yeah.
about consciousness a bit. How does consciousness fit into this whole thing? Because in the UFO world, a lot of people just want to see metal ships and stuff like that, and they don't
Mm,
really understand. What's your concept of how consciousness fits into what the UFO phenomenon is about? Is it really important?
I think so.
Yeah.
They through consciousness to connect with us,
Okay.
but we have to expand our consciousness first,
And
so
how do
we
you
can have a
how
contact
do you expand consciousness through meditation and
through
what other
meditation regularly.
regular? And do you meditate every day?
Um, every few days,
Okay. Okay.
not every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you go meditate, you have vision in your
Okay.
mind.
Yeah.
You know, through your third eyes.
Yeah.
There's a time that I have a vision, which is very interesting.
Okay.
That inspired me what up is. You know, I was in a room,
Yeah.
very dark room. There is a circular window. Outside is very clear,
Okay.
and outside the environment is not on Earth. It's an alienated city. You know, it's very strange. I can through the window and look out. There is some building. It's like pyramid, but it's not pyramid.
Okay.
It just look like a pyramid, and I can flying through in that city. If I want to look closer, they instantly become closer.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
don't have to go through the flying process. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
up, you
It
go
comes
in.
it comes right up to you, almost like moves towards
Yes.
you. Yeah.
So this is very interesting. And later on, I think they like to show me that ops is a conscious energy. You know,
Okay.
that's why I'm looking through a circular window. The circular is the ops.
Oh wow. Wow.
You know, so somehow my consciousness become ops in another planet, something like that. You know.
Wow.
So they just show me how. They just show me how. So turn out ops is a conscious energy. That's what I say in the book.
Okay. And you see the photograph with that's you with the orb around you. Have you got others that you were in the photograph with the orbs?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're always here.
Wow.
Yeah, there's always an orb following me
So
above my head.
they must have a job for you.
I don't know. They may. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a robot. Who knows? A remote control robot.
What is your impression of why this energy would come to Earth? Why are they here? What's going on?
Because there's more interesting thing that after I published my book,
Okay.
I have a friend. I think you know she's Dr. Dominique Surreal.
Yeah.
You know her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She's teaching control remote viewing.
Yeah.
She just used my pictures in the book and
Yeah.
doing a control remote viewing with
Okay.
his student.
Okay.
So there come up some very interesting material she like to share me. So I after I read the report, this is very interesting that she asked her student, Joe, which
Okay.
is a very good remote viewer, and go to some of the pictures,
Yeah.
and he can explain a lot of things that I didn't mention in the book. You know, he mentioned that cigar shape. He go inside that cigar shape with a lot of army-like ET inside.
Yeah.
And there is a supercomputer control a remote viewing system
Okay.
on Earth, which is off.
Oh, okay.
I can send you the report. It's very detailed.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting.
Wow.
What he said, off is it's just like an ultimate remote viewing system.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is I never thought of that, but the report said it's an ultimate remote viewing system.
Yeah. That's what I sort of thought. I saw them in 1976. And that's what we thought, that they were using these small objects rather than flying big crafts around. They would just have these little things on the ground that were watching what was going on.
Yeah, they're just using consciousness energy.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not come here now.
So they're much more sophisticated than us.
Yes, absolutely, no doubt.
Wow. Interesting. And so you've had a lot of, when did your book come out? What year did you publish your book?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. And you've got a lot of sighting material since then, correct?
Yes. Few weeks before, there is another sighting. Let me show you this. Recent. Hold on, let me get the pictures.
Yeah. So if you were to tell somebody how to try to get an orb photograph, if you were to say train Sinead to get an orb photograph, what would you say the process is? Because you sort of showed other people how to do it.
Yeah, I try to, if they're interested.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people would like to be able to. So you need to do meditation is the main thing?
Yeah, it's a foundation to me.
It's the foundation, okay.
It's the foundation. If you like to expand your consciousness, do meditation.
Okay.
Okay. Let me share you this first.
Okay.
I do an experiment.
Okay.
Through aura pictures.
Okay.
This picture is taken at the same time, right?
Okay. So how do you get this photograph? How did you do this?
There's a New Age shop in Hong Kong before.
Okay, and they do
have
these.
The camera, so I go there to take this picture.
Yeah, I've had one of these done. Explain the colors on these things.
It's not about the color.
No.
I want to explain is that if you are in a relaxed mode,
yeah,
you know the color is like
oh, I see.
Purple and pink, right?
Okay.
But if you're in a meditative mode, you see,
wow,
the energy is different. There's 7 light orbs around my head.
Wow.
Can you see that?
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, this picture is taken at the same time. So I just like to know if I go meditate,
That's
and
interesting. Yeah.
will my consciousness change to another level?
Yeah.
It seems this is the evidence to me.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good experiment to do.
yeah. But it's quite expensive. 500 for two.
500 Hong Kong dollars?
500 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah. Wow.
And orbs can be taken underwater.
Wow.
Yeah,
You,
some of the orb pictures are taken underwater.
so you
During
took these underwater?
underwater, yes, I go diving
Wow.
sometimes.
And you have a special camera, I would imagine, for that.
No, just a normal camera
Wow.
with flash.
Wow. So they follow you wherever you go.
Yes, you can say that. And they are not, well, they're not in this reality, you know. They're in another dimension, I would say.
Okay. What is your future plans? Have you got any experiments or things you want to continue? Or are you just going to continue to follow whatever they're showing you?
I'm looking for infrared video recorder.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay. So to recording the ops video, maybe later.
Have you tried video on your cell phone camera? That's one of the questions I wanted to get to you. Have you photographed the video of any video orbs where they're moving around?
Yes, but it's not. You cannot make sure that is not a dust or water droplet. You know, I want to make sure. So infrared camera is more easier to confirm that.
So the infrared wouldn't pick up the dust or the water, you're saying?
The infrared will pick up the heat signal.
Okay.
I mean, you know, the heat signal around the orbs.
Okay. So you think there's a there's a heat signature on these?
Yes.
Okay.
Because before I watched some video from James Gilliland in the
Okay.
Bradshaw Ranch.
Okay.
They use an infrared camera to take those ops video,
Okay.
and the ops is flying around. It's very interesting.
Did you go to the Gillian Ranch when you were in?
No, maybe maybe later.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Not yet. Yeah, but actually, ops picture we can take ops picture through I mean smartphone.
Yeah.
I did take some. I can show you here.
Yeah.
You can see the trail.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Because the shutter speed of the iPhone is I guess it's much slower.
Okay. Wow.
All right. So you can see the trail. It's not just like a circle.
Yeah. And they're going in different directions, which would,
Yes.
if they were dust, you'd figure they'd all be going in the same direction, but you got them going in 3 different directions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you got another one here.
Too many of this.
Wow. Yeah. And they always say that I noticed sometimes they look like they're coming right towards the camera. Have you seen that? Where the orbs are coming right at you and then they sort
yes,
of.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But it's not very clear. You know, I tend to take some pictures with the faces, you know.
Yeah.
So if they come too close, I cannot see the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was a time I have ops with the Buddha face in.
Oh, let's see that. Sinead would like the Buddha face.
The Buddha face. This one. From
Wow.
Indonesia. After the C5.
Wow.
I go out to the beach and took some ops pictures. One of the ops with the Buddha face.
Wow. What do you think of that, Sinead? That's pretty cool.
It's a beautiful photograph.
Sinead spent time in a Buddhist monastery. Is that a monastery, Sinead? So you have familiarity with it.
Well, typically it wouldn't be called a monastery if I was male, if I had a male body, because that's typically for the monks. It was the Zen Buddhist tradition, so I was living in a temple.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
So there seems to be a connection here, Stan, with the cultures, because you took that in Indonesia, So maybe there's some connection to the culture and the type of video that's the type of orb that's seen, maybe?
I don't know, because this is not the first time
Okay.
I encounter with the religious figure
Okay.
during this process.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
there was time I learning the channeling with my teacher.
So do you
And,
do channeling? Have you done channeling?
Yes.
And how
That
do
time
they
I was channeling Archangel Michael.
Okay. Okay.
So when my teacher demonstrate how to channeling, she channeling Archangel Michael.
Okay.
There is a gray in a plasma form. I would say it's like a shadow. It's just standing at the corner of the room.
Okay.
But the shadow is light up, just like this.
Wow.
This is artist's impression.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is what I saw.
Wow.
And there's two teachers teaching me. Another teacher also saw that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
After the channeling finish, all gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it seems we through meditative state we can connect with not just alien, but some religious figure.
But there would be a connection. I think you said that before. There's
Yeah, I
a
think
connection between all. They all live in some sort of non-physical world type thing or multi-dimensional
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Because in my opinion, maybe they have the same conscious level. Some of the ET is very high level of consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe they project a compassionate figure to me.
In your channeling, did you ever get any messages that might help humanity?
No.
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 Okay.
I don't have any specific message.
Okay.
So far.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you worked at this an awful lot in terms of trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. I had to.
Wow. But it's been almost 20 years since you had your first sighting, right? Or 15 years.
70 years. Yeah, 70 years, almost
Yeah.
70
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Wow.
And
2013 was when you first saw the rod, right? The rod in the sky, I think. That was 2013.
you mean the cigar shape?
Cigar
Yes.
shape, yeah.
Oh, 2003. At
Yeah.
2003. Yeah. And I would like to show another picture to you.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
So
wow,
this
wow.
one is, I'm shooting a grasshopper.
Yes, yes,
It's
wow.
up there.
Beautiful. Interesting, wow.
Yeah, some of the orbs are following animals.
Wow.
Yeah, I have some photographs that are cat with an orbs, but I can't find it here.
You got cats with orbs?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sinead would like that. Sinead's got cats. So
Yeah, I got cat too.
Lots of people have cats.
I am
And,
definitely a cat person, but Grant is into cats lately. There's some cat stuff that keeps coming up, so he keeps teasing me about it.
Yeah,
I do have a cat connection when it comes to shaman sort of stuff, but otherwise not really. Yeah. Anyway, what are you about to show us, Dan?
I would like to show you more cigar shape.
Okay.
But sometimes they're not in physical form.
Okay.
They're just like they just like merge dimension. You can just see the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a physical.
Yeah.
So this series is taking in Indonesian.
Wow.
Okay.
And again, do you know that do they tell you where to look, or do you know that it's going to happen when to
Yes.
photograph? Yeah.
Every time it's like that. Subconsciously.
Okay.
Yeah, they lead me to the location and took the picture, which I cannot see with my eyes.
Okay.
But
It only comes.
picture.
It comes when you see the photograph. Yeah.
Yes. So this one is taking on a plane.
Okay. Over the clouds. Yeah.
And this shadow is flying at the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
They've got you busy taking photographs, Stan.
Yeah. All the time. And this time is much closer. They just follow the plane.
Wow.
And very long.
Yes, yes, extremely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I also try some experiment
Okay.
for ops pictures,
Okay.
which is cooking in heavy rain.
Oh yeah, I remember you. I saw these. Yeah. Okay. Show these. Yeah.
All right. So this one. So you can see around the street lamp,
Yeah.
there's a raindrop. You can see.
Yeah.
But also there's ops
Yes.
above the van.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. 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 Much
And I
different.
also try to calling the ops in a heavy rain situation.
Okay.
So this is the proof.
Okay. So explain to people that are looking at these bottom photographs what's.
Yes. Actually, I was holding umbrella and calling the ops.
Wow.
All right. So you see the first photo, there's no ops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just come.
So that's
it's
before
not about,
that's before
it's
you
not,
call them.
yeah,
It's raining in the top left photograph, right?
Yes.
And there's no orbs.
So
Okay.
it's not about the rain.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
different thing.
Wow. So that's four.
So it's a consecutive pictures taken at the same time.
Wow. You brought them in.
Yeah.
You're like an orb magnet. Wow, that's impressive that you can see rain to show that it's not rain. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. And anything to show you guys? Let me see. And this one? This one is taken in mainland China.
Okay.
A place called Fushan.
Okay.
And that night I just feel they're around. So I try to call them out.
Yeah.
And ask my friends to take the pictures.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the ops come down and with the face inside,
Yeah.
which is a gray alien, I feel that he is smiling.
Wow. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the face?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Big eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. After
Wow.
that, there's a UFO in the sky.
Wow. What do your friends think about all this? Are they helping you do this and following you around and looking at all this stuff?
No, they find very interesting. Yeah, they find very interesting, so it's no problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And show you this. Sometimes I can request them to stand still on my hand, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
They're just falling on my hand and keep stand still for pictures.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, more ops picture.
Wow, that is.
Yeah,
that
I
is
do a lot of experiment on ops calling.
Wow, it's pretty impressive, Sinead, don't you think? It's like wow.
They just come. And if you practice more, they come faster.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
In my experience, yeah.
So you're meditating during this process where you're where you're calling them in?
I go into a meditative state.
Okay. Fascinating. Wow. Weird. I just disappeared there.
Yeah, suddenly.
Kind of kicked me off.
It kicked me off too. Yeah. And then brought us back. That's weird.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
We'll have to leave that in. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always
If you
here.
got
They're always
tape.
here.
Is it still taping? Yeah, it's still recording. Good. Well, we
Yeah.
recorded that. Well, Stan, have you got any final messages for people in terms of what orbs are or how to take orb photographs? Or because a lot of people are sort of, I'm starting to publicize this, so more and more people are sort of being aware of these orbs and the fact that they probably aren't dust, they probably aren't water. So what would you say to people in terms of what's important about orbs?
In my feeling,
Yeah.
after all this year, I guess they selected people to connect.
Yeah.
You know, most of the people can take ops pictures, but ops without faces.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? With faces is not a common thing. I guess they selecting people to connect.
Wow.
Somehow, it's like a religious thing, you know.
Yeah.
You have to have a compassionate heart. You love your nature. You are a positive person. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you gotten any
That's what
with
I feel.
Have you gotten any with Neil? Has Neil Gould ever gotten any photographs with you?
No.
Because he
I
had
didn't
some.
have any ops pictures so
he
far.
Yeah, he had some dramatic sightings. I know he had some dramatic sightings
Yeah.
that he had.
Yeah, he saw a lot of UFO, but no ops pictures.
Yeah.
As I know.
Anything you want to add, Sinead?
No, thanks so much for sharing this with us, Dan. And this is completely off topic, but I love all the books and the shrine with the lit candle that you have behind you. It's a very sort of background image for the conversation. So I'm kind of enjoying that. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and sharing your experiences. It's always important for other people to know that there are other people out there who have similar shared experiences and also want to talk about them and want to be connected to others to be able to connect about this particular thing, right? So thank you so much for being here to do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
Nice
And
to talking to you too.
beautiful. And when we come to America, let me know, and we may catch up to you in America, and I can get some orb photographs taken with you.
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful.
I like
Okay.
to.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a
Thank
good day.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.